Daily fantasy contests are now open for the new Premier League season. Build your lineup and accumulate points in real time. Download the Starting 11 app now, available on Android and iOS. With 2 free transfers available, the plan for the FPLtips team is to make the swap from Harry Kane back to Mo Salah, ahead of Liverpool's fixtures against Huddersfield and Cardiff. The Egyptian is doubtful with a muscle injury picked up on international duty, but the latest reports suggest he could yet be available this weekend. Raheem Sterling is lined up as a potential backup option if Salah doesn't recover. His average of 7.1 points per match this season can only be bettered by Eden Hazard amongst midfielders. Marko Arnautovic has provided 4 goals and 1 assist in 7 appearances, and he'll be the man to come in alongside Sterling or Salah, just before West Ham's long run of favourable fixtures. Rui Patricio continues to impress between the sticks, picking up clean sheets in 4 of his last 5 outings, and conceding just 1 goal over that run. Wolves host Watford in Gameweek 9, a side that have managed to score just 2 goals in the last 4 game weeks. No Premier League team have scored fewer. There's a temptation to start Ryan Bennett for the double up on Wolves' defence, but for the time being, Marcos Alonso and Andrew Robertson remain in the starting lineup, due to their deadly combination of attacking threat and clean sheet potential. Chelsea host a Man United side that sit down in 8th place in the league table, having drawn with Wolves, lost to West Ham and narrowly beaten Newcastle in their last 3 matches. Trent Alexander-Arnold comes into the 11 at the expense of Aaron Wan-Bissaka, ahead of Liverpool's trip to Huddersfield in Gameweek 9. David Wagner's side have taken just 11 shots on target over the last 4 game weeks, with only Fulham producing fewer in that time, with 10. Chelsea's Eden Hazard has been directly involved in more goals than any other Premier League player over the last 4 game weeks, scoring 5 goals himself and providing 1 assist. His total of 12 shots inside the box in that time ranks first amongst midfielders, with only Vardy, Kane and Aguero producing more across all positions. James Maddison has provided a tally of 10 attempted assists in the last 4 game weeks, beating Hazard and David Silva with 9. Gylfi Sigurdsson leads the way in terms of creativity, with his 14 attempted assists over that period. Despite shipping only 2 goals in their last 4 matches, Arsenal allowed their opponents 11 big chances in that time. Only Watford and Fulham conceded more big chances, with 13 apiece. As mentioned earlier, Mo Salah is set to come into the team for Gameweek 9, providing he's confirmed to be available later in the week. His tallies of 11 shots inside the box with 6 on target rank just behind Hazard, in spite of the huge difference in FPL returns of late, with the Egypt international scoring just 1 goal over the last 4 game weeks. But favourable fixtures against Huddersfield and Cardiff offer Salah the opportunity to finally translate some of those strong underlying numbers into FPL points. Richarlison returned to the score sheet just before the break, scoring the opening goal in a 2-1 away win over Leicester. Over the last 3 game weeks, the Brazilian's tally of 5 shots inside the box is more than either Sigurdsson or Walcott have taken. Gameweek 9 is perhaps a week or 2 early to bring in Marko Arnautovic, but Spurs have only narrowly won their last 3 games against Cardiff, Huddersfield and Brighton, without playing particularly well. Pochettino's side have allowed their opponents 37 shots inside the box in away games this season. Only 7 teams have faced more than that on the road. Sergio Aguero has taken more total shots and shots inside the box than any other player over the last 4 game weeks, despite having his minutes managed due to an ongoing injury problem. But after having the international break to rest and recover, he'll hopefully be better placed to play more of a full game this weekend against Burnley. Alexander Mitrovic has only scored 1 goal in the last 4 game weeks, but only Aguero has taken more than his 16 goal attempts in that time. Fulham are the only side to concede more shots on target than Cardiff this season, so we could be in for a thrilling encounter between the 2 teams this weekend. Mo Salah could be a captaincy contender if he's certain to play, but although his underlying numbers are fairly strong, his confidence in front of goal has been lacking this season. With that in mind, Sergio Aguero appears the more secure option to take the armband, with the Argentine having returned 2 goals and 2 assists over the last 4 game weeks. Burnley have conceded more goal attempts than any other side over the last 4 game weeks, and only 6 teams have allowed their opponents more big chances.